I think we got time and enough battery for another video. So I'm going to work on some English flint from David. Yeah, before I forget. Now, I just looked in this box and I'm trying to remember. I think there's two different kinds. This one, I think it's from Blue Water, and this one from Norfolk. Okay, this one seems to work better, although it doesn't look better. This one I thought would work better as far as consistency, but it's tougher. Which one shall I work on? Hold on. I want to make a barbed and tanged, and I want to work using the Nacho-Matic. I could use this piece. I think that's the, yeah. Let's use this piece, because this is the tougher stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to make something that is from the UK. There's lots of barbed and tangs over there, but they're not that big. I could whittle this down so it's a proper size. Let's do that. That's nice and slick right there. It has some issues. I'm not saying much because I'm studying it right now. This piece doesn't seem to be as tough as the other pieces of this darker stuff. I think this is the 5-ounce popper. Lead-filled copper. It's a copper cap that's been shaped. And rounded over. Okay. Yeah, it's the tough stuff. Okay. So I'm going to skin off the cortex. Now this stuff is good right here, just under the cortex. If I'm careful, I can preserve some of that. Problem is, I'm not always all that careful. So I'm going to try to remove this stuff from underneath. I don't want to hit too hard or too deep. I don't know how easily this cracks in half. I've lost track since the last time. There's a crack here. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, I gotta become more accurate with the direct percussion, but the only way to get more accurate is to do it. I don't know. I gotta get rid of this concrete here. It's inconsistent, so what works up here doesn't necessarily work down here, and I end up scooping it. But I think I captured the good part. Yeah. Okay. I got rid of most of the concrete. I hope I didn't scoop it out too much. There's some weirdness in here, but I think that was me. So that's the basic shape. Okay. Barbed and Tanged didn't have a point like this. Yeah, the points are a little more arched. Yeah, I just shortened it a little bit, not too much. Still going to be a large barbed and tanged, relatively speaking. Okay. I'm applying a little bit of pressure. Let's go into the next phase. When I change the stages, I like to clean up. Okay, so hold on. This is the next stage. Okay. I feel better. Okay. Yeah, it's tough. It's alright though. Much tougher than that Dacite I was just napping. It's not Dacite, it's Obsidian. Okay, fine. Okay. I see where it's going. I gotta slow down, right? I don't have to. Yeah, if I want to get better results, I gotta slow down a little bit. Instead of just glancing at the edges, take a little more time to examine what I'm doing. Yeah, because I'm not able to run long flakes with just a delicate striking area. These striking areas gotta be robust. Yeah, but you know that already. Tough material requires a good, strong edge. Yeah. 45 millimeter by 63 millimeter by, let's see, 5 millimeter by 45, right? Or maybe 6 millimeter. If it's 5 millimeter, it's 9 to 1. If it's 6 millimeter, it's like almost 8 to 1. 7 to 1. So it's better than 6 to 1. I think I can stop thinning. Yeah. But I won't. I'll go a little bit thinner because I know it'll be easier to notch that way. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you're tough. I know. I think the sides of these barbed and tangs are kind of straight, if I remember from memory. Yeah, you're tough, but I'll get you. Hold on. Just wait. I'll get you. I'll thin it down a little bit more. Yeah, it's eating the tip of the flaker pretty fast. But I can do it. I know I can do it. Yikes. Okay. that's it. Yes. It might still be too thick, but I'm going to use a Notch-O-Matic. Maybe that'll even up the odds. Well, I can still thin it a little bit more. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so what is it now? 45 and 45 millimeter by 4. Okay, 11 to 1. So that should be enough to get the notches started. And I'll leave the tip thick for now. I'll take the tip down in a little bit. Okay. I gotta judge how wide this central. Hold on. Arrow 4 shaft. Yeah, it's too big for an arrow, for sure. Let's see. Maybe this barbed and tang will be used as a knife. Yeah. I gotta make sure the central tang is not too wide. Yeah, I don't have a good 4 shaft for this one. Yeah, maybe that one. I need a deeper one. That one? Yeah. Looks like that'll dart. 4 shaft. Alright, so okay. I'll keep this. I'll try to keep this reasonable. And, you know, the central tang can't be too wide on these. Alright, so what am I doing? Which is very different than what I'm used to. I'm used to making the mistake of making the central tang too narrow. But in this case, I gotta make sure I keep it narrow. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. It's getting sweaty in here. Yep. Come on. All right. That's better. I had to loosen up my jacket. Unzip it. When am I going to use a notch-o-matic? If I end up in a spot that's too thick or too deep for this pressure flaker, I'll use a notch-o-matic. It's wearing down the tip pretty fast. Yeah. Let's see. When it starts to dull the tip, it starts to become crunchier down at the bottom of the notch. That sort of thing. So it's just simple stuff right now. Okay, so now I gotta be more careful. As it starts getting thicker, it gets more difficult, and I can't be putting too much pressure on there. So preparation is key. The key idea. I'm trying to remember if these barbed and tanged stems are straight or contracting. I can't remember. I think there's a variation. I think most of them are contracting stems. That makes it a little bit easier to notch when there's not, the stem is not in the way. I don't think I have to go much deeper than that. See, I'm not in danger of hitting the sides, which is good. I can still go deeper, but the width of the flaker is getting very close to the width of the notch. Very quickly, so I gotta watch it. And terminate without crushing. Right? Right. Let's see. Yeah. All right, and then sharpen it. The depth of the notches, let's see. It's about 13 or 14 millimeter. 14? 13. 13 or 14 millimeter depth on the notches. It's about a centimeter wide at the base. 45 millimeters wide totally. Okay, so I'm just going to sharpen up the edges. I don't know if those, I give you the measurements to see if I'm within range. I might not be. It might be too big, but we'll see. I don't have a reference in front of me. I get a feeling that edge is not straight enough. You know, from the when looking at the face, I think the edges are straighter. Not this way, but this way. See, I got a step fracture right here. I want to try to get rid of that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, I think so. Got another one though, but that's all right. At least it's not up near the tip. I don't know, I'm just picking at it because I think these sides are supposed to be straight. I could have stopped a while ago, but I took advantage of the fact that I was reducing the sides to run some more thinning flakes. But then I got to resharpen it. Yeah, I think these sides are pretty straight on most of these. Yeah, the edges sharpen nicely on this stuff. Although I gotta be careful because this is not fresh steel, so it tends to be crushy. I should be abrading that down so it's fresh steel, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah. I think it turned out all right. Yeah, I don't want to do that too much because it leaves little metal marks. Where's the little razor blades? I won't forget those. I got the razor blades out, but that'll make the metal marks in here also. Sal gave me some razor blades that I can use to pick at these little step fractures. Okay, so that's it. Barbed and tanged. That's 48 minutes. Okay. Yeah, these came in various sizes and shapes. But for the most part, I think these stems are contracting. They're not very wide. They're for arrows. But it fits on this particular shaft pretty well, which I made this a while ago as an Atlanta dart shaft. They may have still used javelins or whatever back in the day at this time. Or it could be a knife, you know. It's not unreasonable for it to be a knife, but I don't know, it's a little bit thick for an arrow unless it's the fat part of the arrow with a very strong bow. You know, the shoot at the base is wide and it thins down toward the tip of the shoot or sucker that you get from your coppice, whatever shaft material you're going to use. This is not out of line for the diameter of a arrow shaft at the tip, as long as it tapers down, because you're going to get over 100-pound spine if you keep it really thick. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, there it is. It's tough to work, but it's strong in bending, so I didn't have to worry too much about snapping one of these ears off. Yeah, I wasn't worried about snapping the tip off either. Working the base, you know, thinning it down. I think it was 11-to-1 down here. Through the middle, it should be thick, right through the middle here where it has a tendency to snap. Yeah, that's where it should be the thickest, right here. And that's where it gets the most difficult to notch. At the very end. So preparation is key, and then lots of pressure. Careful pressure. I didn't even use the notch-o-matic on this. Yeah, didn't need to. Okay, there you go. I like it. That's it.